Alrighty, it is time for Duelist Kingdom action, and in this one, it is Cyrus taking on Chumley. Now, these two are both GX friends. They were roommates. They're both good duelists in their own right as well. Chumley is better than what he was portrayed in the anime. If you put his deck together, it's actually not a bad deck. Now, Cyrus uses mostly vehicle roid monsters. Now, there was talk about dropping a card from Cyrus's deck, and that card was the one with 2200 defense. I forget exactly what it was called, but it was able to special summon Armoroid. But for the moment, we have left it in. We'll trial it over a stronger opponent like Chumley, who's going to attack more than what Chaz did, as that was a duel that was in question. So it'll be interesting to see if how Cyrus goes. So Cyrus has gone with the 7 tools of the Bandit. He also played One Day of Peace. Chumley counters with Mystical Space Typhoon. Cyrus does have Thunder of Ruler there as well. He's got Steamroid, which is also a pretty good attacking option, but it is vulnerable to being attacked itself. Chusky, the fighting mouse, the mouse fighter rather, has come to the field. It's 1200. There's 7 completed from Cyrus. And a Thunder of Ruler from Chumley. So that'll offer some protection for Chusky the Mouse Fighter. It's got Jetroid there, that's an 1800 defense. Bukochi the Frightening Car is there as well. Alright, Cyrus can't have a battle phase due to the effects of Thunder of Ruler. Cyrus still has his own Thunder of Ruler. Now, what's Chumley got for us? He's got a face down defense. And Chum has also thrown down another spell or trap. He's now gone into his battle phase. He is aiming towards Jetroid. It's an 1800, so 600 points off of Chumley. Now, what does Cyrus do? What does Cyrus do here? Does he go for Steamroid? There's Polymerization. And he has gone for Steamroid. It's an 1800 attack. It'll gain 500 when it's attacking when it's the one doing the attacking. It'll lose 500 when it's being attacked. But Chumley has activated Wabaku. So Chusky, the mouse fighter, and whatever his face down is, are potentially safe here. Well, they are safe here for another turn, from attacks anyway. And it was Armored Rat that was face down there. What does Chumley have on this turn? If Chumley, if Cyrus drew Gyroid, I believe he could summon Steam Gyroid. It's a 2200 attack. There's 7 tools of the Bandit. That is blocked. Thunder of Ruler. Ah, interesting. Okay, so Cyrus used it, I guess, in an element of Protect, but it has failed. And Chumley has gone for a double tribute. That would be Big Koala. Okay, so if Thunder of Ruler worked there, 7 completed with Steam Gyroid would have actually got over that Big Koala. Now, Steamroid's just been destroyed, but the point here is, if Chumley didn't use 7 tools of the Bandit there, Cyrus, or then again, with Thunder of Ruler being played, it's possible that Chumley would not have actually summoned a Big Koala if he didn't have that 7 tools of the Bandit. But either way, as it stands, Chumley has a 2700 on the field, and now Nimble Momonga as well. So Chumley will be looking to take the advantage here. They're almost equal on life points, but you would say now that Chumley very much has the advantage. Cyrus has lost both of his monsters, Jetroid and that Bukochi, and now he is vulnerable. He's only got magic cards available in his hand. There's Wabaku, that'll keep him safe for a turn. But this is how it is with Chumley's deck sometimes. He's a very tricky opponent to play against. He can pull strength out of almost nowhere, and sometimes he can also be very vulnerable. You never know what you're going to get with Chumley. 1,000 points off Cyrus and followed by another 2,700. Cyrus has chosen not to activate Waboku here. He's got 2,900 life points left. He needs a good machine monster, and he's drawn Psychroid, which just won't be enough. I mean, he does have Waboku there, so he can protect it for a turn. And I mean, he's almost got to. If Chumley plays any other monsters, Cyrus's life points are likely going to be getting very much close to that 0 mark. Now, Cyrus is currently on top of the ladder. He is 3-0. He is unbeaten. Chumley, I believe, is 2-1. I would have to confirm that, but Cyrus is flat out on top of the rankings right now in this early part of the season, as Chum has gone with the face down, spell a trap and straight the end phase. I'm just gonna flip over. Yes, Chumley is 2-1, and Cyrus currently, because his duel hasn't concluded yet, Cyrus is technically the only unbeaten character so far, which is unexpected. Even with these Roid monsters, they're strong, but they're not unbeatable by these standards. 7 completed on Truckroid. That's a very good move from Cyrus. He can pick off that nimble Momonga, and he can now match the power of that big koala. However, they are matched. Does Chumley have anything to come back here? That's another nimble Momonga. If Truckroid can pick that off on the next turn, Truckroid will gain another 1,000 points. I don't know about that move from Chumley to bring that nimble Momonga back. That may turn out to haunt him. However, we don't know what's in Chumley's hand. It's Desert Tapir, flip. That's a good effect. That could actually flip Truckroid face down, and I believe that would destroy its 2 equip cards. Chum's played it face up. He must have... Airs Rock Sunrise. Chusky the Fighting Mouse. I believe there's a nimble Momonga in the graveyard. I believe that may be the only monster that's actually in Chum's graveyard, but Airs Rock Sunrise reduces all enemies by 200 points for the amount of, I think, beast types that you have in the graveyard, and 200 is enough. The big koala has destroyed Truckroid. It was a good calculation from Chumley. Desert Tapir can be flip one face-up monster on the field into face-down defense position. You cannot select Desert Tapir. That can be a very handy effect because that can destroy equip cards. But Chumley didn't need it. Oh, there we go, Mixeroid. That can call forth Armoroid, but it may be a bit late. It's a 2200 defense as well, which is also quite strong. Now, this was the card that was in question that we were talking about. Maybe we should take out of Cyrus's deck. But he's only got one of them, and he's not always going to draw it. Now, he's really only got one choice here, and that is going to be Armoroid. As anything else is just going to get swept up. I mean, Armoroid's going to match. Unfortunately, Chumley did play his 7 completed. He kind of... Oh, Cyrus played his 7 completed. He kind of had to. If he held it just for a little longer, he could have had it on Armoroid, but Truckroid would have been destroyed, and Cyrus likely would have lost the rest of his life points. But 2,700 matches 2,700. Either way, Cyrus can't get back into this one, and it's a shame because he was very close to doing so. And Chumley, oh, he's gone with Polymerization. And 2,700 plays 2,700, but now with Polymerization, Big Koala and Des Kangaroo is going to fuse together for the Master of Oz. It's a very fitting way to end the first match here. Cyrus's Armoroid being punched into oblivion by an extremely big koala. 4,200 off 17, that's 1,500. Cyrus hits 0 in what was a very, very good opening first match. Both players getting good cards out to the field, both players strategizing and playing moves. However, it is Chumley that has come out on top in this first. And encounter between Chum and Cyrus. So, Cyrus is down 1-0. He loses once more. He loses his current undefeated streak, which I don't mind. The fact that we're not having, like, every player but Cyrus has lost a game. So if Cyrus loses here, we have no unbeaten duelists. That's exactly what we wanted from this tournament. No one being an outstanding dominant player. Alright, Chumley. Oh, that's a good starting hand. That is a really good starting hand. Cyrus has gone with a face-down defense and a face-down spell or trap to start this one off. We didn't upload yesterday, or should I say, I didn't do the commentary yesterday. Instead, I did a long live stream. I think it went for nearly 7 hours. But finally got to play against some subscribers. I had a few matches with Emperor Pikachu and another commenter who went by the name of Jake as well as a couple of random opponents who I accidentally started a game with. So apparently people do still play this online from time to time. But it was good to finally play against a real-world subscriber. Me and Emperor Pikachu exchanged a few games. I was using the character decks. He played against Bones with a variation of a Taya deck. Actually, that might have been Jake that played that one. And one we did play with me and Emperor Pikachu was... he played as Yugi, and he played against our Bakura character deck. And it was a fun match. Skull Knight got blocked from coming out, which was a pivotal move as well. And then Earl of Demise after Yugi took his foot off the gas for a little bit, as like he was going to do in the Duelist Kingdom. But Earl of Demise almost had the opportunity to hit 2700, but it was a fun match, as Chumley has drawn Forest. So that'll put his Vampiric Koala to 2000. That now threatens the Submarine Roid, which is a pretty useful card. You can attack directly with it. As Chumley goes in with Nimble Momonga, Cyrus has flipped up Negate Attack. That Stealth Roid can destroy magic and traps as well. But I believe it needs to stay on the field. Or it might not, I'm not 100% sure. But Emperor Pikachu also said that he played cross-platform, as he did it on Xbox in sometime in the past as well. He was on Switch for this one, but I'll have to test that out. I'll have to test out if this game is cross-platform, because I believe it wasn't, unless it was made cross-platform after its release. But alright, Submarine Roid has attacked again, and it's another 800 points off Chum. He's down to 6400, and Submarine Roid goes back into defense mode. There is the Big March of Animals, very useful card. That can give Chumley a lot of strength. He's got Bubonic Vermin there. He's still relatively in lead though. Oh, Thunder of Ruler from Syrus, protecting his field. The Big March of Animals is also a quick play card, so you can use it during your opponent's battle phase. Chumley does have a Negate Attack there as well. So he's saving his Big March of Animals. And now Cyrus has gone with a double tribute, and it is Armoroid. 2700 has come to the field. Massive amounts of attack, and Armoroid's effect. If you tribute it using a Roid monster, all of the magic and traps on the field get removed from play. So Chumley has lost a lot of defensive spells, a lot of defensive traps there. And now Cyrus is suddenly looking like the one in control here. Chumley's down to 5500. Cyrus, oh, he didn't put his Submarine Roid to attack mode there, but either way, he's still very much in lead here. There's Cattle Call, which it's not the greatest card in Chumley's deck. It can be used as a shield for a turn, but that's about it. Now that's the so now if you summon Armoroid with the effect of Mixeroid, Armoroid's effect won't be activated, so that's the downside of summoning it with Mixeroid. Because Cyrus tributed it using a Roid monster, the damage done is way more, because Chumley has lost his Magic Jammer, he's lost his Negate attack, and his Thunder of Ruler. As Psychroid has come to the field now as well, that's an 800. That could knock off that Nimble Momonga. We'll give Chumley back some life points. There's Bubonic Vermin, that's only a 600 defense. And whenever Submarine Roid attacks, it goes back into defense mode. So it's a the best offense is a good defense kind of mentality with that card. And Bubonic Vermin is targeted from Submarine Roid, so Cyrus didn't target life points, he's targeted Chumley's monsters on the field, potentially stopping him from building up an army if he ever draws that big koala. 1,000 more points returned to Chumley. He sets another Nimble Momonga. But he needs something strong, and he needs something strong very quickly here, Chumley. There's Majigiri Panda, very intriguing card. Majigiri Panda will gain 500 attack points for every beast monster that gets destroyed while it's on the field. But it's very good if you have Scapegoat, because that counts for it as well. You can potentially give it 2,000 attack points, which will put it up to 3,000 altogether. That's one combo play you can use Majigiri Panda with, as Rescue Roid now has come to the field. And Cyrus goes all in for attack. Nimble Momonga under attack here. It'll give Chum back 1,000 points, but he'll lose 27 and 8 is 3,500. So Chumley will be down to 4,000. So it's still very much in Cyrus's control here. And Chum doesn't have a lot in his hand. If he draws Scapegoat though, that will be a game changer. And he draws Sleeping Lion. He's running out of moves here, Chum. He's played Sleeping Lion in attack mode. He's got Cattle Call down. That may be it's a quick play, so he can play, and he does. So Sleeping Lion will be tributed, and Chum can call either one of his fusions. Magic Jammer. And Offerings to the Doomed is what was chucked. But it's going to stop Chumley from bringing one of his fusions to the field. It would have been destroyed at the end of the turn, but it would have gave him another chance to draw Scapegoat or something to get something back here. Cyrus has activated a Monster Reborn and has brought back the Vampiric Koala, and this will be it. Chumley does not have enough life points to get through this. That's 45 with Armoroid and Vampiric Koala, 61. It would have been 6,900 altogether for Cyrus there with all of his attack, which is 1,100 off at the starting 8,000. But it is 1-1 here. Cyrus and Chumley are fighting a good match here. Who do you pick for the last one? I would probably go... I really don't know. The Law of the Normal. There are some really good normal type cards in that card art. Petite Dragon, Haniwa, I think Gigabyte was in there. I don't actually know what that card does. I missed the description of it, but... Alright, Cyrus and Chumley one more time. So this is for season points. Bonus points are off the table. Cyrus has drawn Mixeroid straight up here, 2,200 defense. Or he can use it to summon Armoroid as well. Alright, Chum has started off with a face down spell or trap. And has gone with Des Wombat. Any damage to you from a card effect becomes 0. There's Truckroid. What do you do with your Cyrus here? You can get Armoroid on first turn. But you... Ooh, okay, he's gone with defense. 2200 defense is pretty solid. Chumley's not going to get through that very easily. And if Mixeroid is face up in defense mode, you can keep using its effect. Otherwise, Mixeroid would have to tribute itself. That's long-term investment that Cyrus is going for there. And, oh, Invigoration. It'll put it to 2000. Still not enough, though, to get over Mixeroid. So Cyrus still safe. Oh, he's not now. Oh my word, Chumley has drawn Beast Fangs and Invigoration. That has put Des Wombat to 2300. Oh my word, I did not see that coming. Cyrus's player definitely would not have seen that coming. I don't think Chumley saw that coming. 2300 has done in the 2200 on Mixeroid. Cyrus would have banked on that to get through that first turn and even get flipped face up so he could tribute his weaker machine monsters for stronger ones. It was a long-term investment strategy that did not pay off for Cyrus. That is a shock. That is way out of left field for Chumley to power up a Des Wombat like that. Chumley went all in and it's paid off for him. Oh, if Cyrus could have that first turn back. He might have gone with Truckroid, which could still be a dangerous card here, actually, Truckroid. Vampiric Koala now, good starting hand for Chumley again. Now, Tricula can activate its effect. It can call Bicular to the field. And when Bicular is destroyed, that can call that Unicycler to the field. So it's a... it's going to allow Cyrus to keep a monster on the field at least. Alright, it's Unicycler now, so Cyrus is down to his last defensive there. Now, let's see how can Cyrus get himself out of this? He's got Truckroid there. There's Decoyroid. He's not really got anything going for him here. He's gone with Stealthroid. If this card battled, target one spell. Oh, okay. You must control another Roid. Oh, you must control another Roid monster. I mean, Cyrus doesn't have any other Roid monsters, and if he plays Truckroid, it's going to be destroyed. He's gone for that face-down defense. Unless he just wanted to try and keep Chumley from building up any more offense, of course, but it's going to be very difficult for Cyrus to even get two Roid monsters onto the field here, and he doesn't have any in his hand that are going to last a turn. Des Wombat takes out Stealthroid. If Stealthroid was able to destroy one of those spell cards on the field, he could have destroyed Invigoration, and he could have actually got Truckroid in defense mode. It's a 2000 defense Truckroid. It's not over yet though. Cyrus draws Gyroid. Fortunately, he doesn't have Steamroid. It'd be 2200. It still wouldn't get the job done though. Gyroid, though, once per turn, this card cannot be destroyed by battle. So Cyrus might be able to get some life point protection here. Gyroid will survive the first, but it won't get through the second from Des Wombat. Plenty of cards that Cyrus can do with here, though. He can do with Offerings to the Doomed, Mystical Space Typhoon, as what? Oh, haha! There we go. Mystical Space Typhoon, the card I just mentioned. So Invigoration or Beast Fangs, or Invigoration does 400 points. Now Cyrus can get Truckroid to defense mode. 2000 defense, and Cyrus is now safe, unless Chumley has any more ways of powering up his monsters. I mean, that was very, very out of left field from Chum to draw both of those equip cards and put them on a Des Wombat. But it was a good strategy from Cyrus, so it wasn't a bad strategy at all. 2200 defense. You would expect that to get through the first turn in this generation of Yu-Gi-Oh! 7 Tools of the Bandit now, and then he could have thrown that Bokochi the Frightening Car, tributed Bokochi, and then he could have got Armoroid and had another weak machine monster in those biculars and triculars, and he could have thrown them. Then he could have brought forth Drillroid. He could have brought forth Submarine Roid. Could have brought forth all of them one by one and would have absolutely ran Chumley into the ground. There's Psychroid. If Cyrus draws his second Psychroid, he can fuse them together to make pair Psychroid. But Cyrus also has Power Bond as well. It's a bit of a risky card, but oh, Mystical Space Typhoon. So that will destroy Cyrus's 7 tools of the Bandit. Now, how can he win here, Cyrus? How can he get through this? If Truckroid can destroy something and steal its strength, Cyrus could potentially get something going here. Shard of Greed. Every time you draw a card for your normal draw phase, 2 counters, Chumley will draw 2 more cards. Oh, Mask of Weakness. That's an interesting card. If Cyrus gets a power-up card here, he might be able to maybe try and set a trap or something here, but Chumley is not going to be able... He's not going to stay at this strength forever. So Cyrus is going to draw something. He's going to have to do it pretty quick. Hey, Offerings to the Doomed. Good card. Low-key, I kind of want Cyrus to win because I want to see the comeback. But low-key, I really want to see Chum win. That way we have no undefeated players. So, I mean, it's shaping up to be another good third match here. These two have played a really good match so far. Very, very even. Both playing strategically as 9 cards in hand now for Chumley. Oh, he's just played Offerings to the Doomed himself. Cyrus has run out of time. He activates his own Offerings to the Doomed. And he has targeted that Des Wombat. And now, Chusuke, the mouse fighter. Why do I always call it the fighting mouse? Did it used to be called that? And there's another one called Monk Fighter. I think there's one other card as well, but there's a few equip cards that go with them. One's called, I think maybe Legendary Black Belt, which can go with Chusuke or Monk Fighter, and I think there's another card. There's a handful of cards. You can sort of build like a weak archetype deck kind of around that strategy, as Chumley has thrown Scapegoat. But he's looking good here, Chum. Cyrus does not have much in his hand. And of course, he doesn't get to draw because he used Offerings to the Doomed, which was played to protect some life points. Bokoichi, the Frightening Car, has been put to defense mode. It looks like Cyrus may be heading for his first defeat, which will leave a lot of players at 3-1. Chumley summons Wilmy, a 1,1200 beast, a rabid rabbit. I'd said wabbit. It's like Yosemite Sam off of Looney Tunes. Where is that wabbit? Is that Elmer Fudd? Actually, no, I think that might be Elmer Fudd. I haven't watched Looney Tunes since I was a kid. Rush Recklessly. Oh, that would have been useful for Truckroid. But there's a Mask of Weakness, and there's a Mask of Weakness on the field as well. Cyrus summons Psychroid in attack mode. It's almost bait play. Might be looking to play Rush and Mask of Weakness together. Chum goes down with another face down spell or trap. That might actually work and give Cyrus another turn. Depending what Chumley attacks with, he's Oh, he's attacked with Vampiric Koala. So he's gone in for it here. It's a so it's a 1400 point turnaround. So Psychoid will get to 1500. It'll be 1100 for Vampiric Koala. So that'll be a difference of 400. Put Chum down to 7400. But now none of his other monsters are strong enough to get past Psychoid. So Chumley may get another turn here. Sorry, Cyrus may get another turn here. If he draws Drillroid or like something good like that, that'll turn this whole match around. Oh, Armoroid. Armoroid is not a bad card, but oh, if it was Drillroid, Submarineroid with its defense or anything else, Cyrus could have gotten back into this one. I mean, if he goes defensive here, he might get another turn. Cyrus just drew some of those weaker machine monsters a little bit too early. I mean, for the amount of strength that Cyrus has been trying to fight off here, he's lasted 27 turns defensively, which is a very valiant effort. Still can't believe that Des Wombat got that Mixeroid at the start of the match. It's not a bad move from Cyrus. 2200 defense on your first turn will likely see you through to the next turn. Like, you could have 100 more duels and Chumley would not have got that 2200 off the field, but both of Cyrus's monsters are destroyed. He draws Machine Conversion Factory. Again, if he draw Drillroid or Submarineroid or anything, he could have maybe had an option to get back into this one, but Decoyroid is the card that it's going to be the last one to the field for Cyrus. He won't be able to survive this turn, unfortunately. What a match this was, though. Oh, Baby Raccoon Tauntaun. I was thinking, why did Chumley play that face-down defense? Well, it had 0 attack, so that's why. Flip, special summon 1 level 2 beast monster from your deck, and it is Tree Otter. We all know how good Tree Otter is, or how good it can be. Prevent Rat to attack mode as well with its 500. Oh, Wild Nature's Release. 2500 for a Prevent Rat. Oh, and Rush Recklessly as well. 3200 for Prevent Rat. And, okay, Tree Otter's effect now activates 4200. That is the same as Master of Oz. Tree Otter in for the attack. Look at that. Who would have ever thought that you would see a Prevent Rat with 4200 attack points? Geez, Chumley had a lot of backup in his hand. He, even if Cyrus drew Drillroid, he probably still would have lost, but good match. Really solid three matches out of these two, which Cyrus has finally picked up his first loss. Both players go to 3-1. And this tournament is really starting to get good. No one is undefeated after round 4, which is much earlier than the old tournament. I think the Paradox Brothers went 6-0. 6-0 upon the start of their last one. And I think my only lost like 2 or 3, for example, as well. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in, and thanks for leaving the comments as well. And I'm not sure if I'll go live again tonight. We'll see how I go. Thanks everybody for tuning in, wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, take care, farewell.